every hairstyle you choose is just trying to answer the question, what does a white person have to do to get another white person to cross the street? I feel like that's what it is like. Mullet? No. Rat tail?
I think the more poetic phrasing is, what does a white person have to do to be left alone?
You gotta pay the troll toll to get in.
Hey, welcome back to the Trole Hole Podcast, where we trash the trolls so you don't have to reach in, pull it out, hotboard the troller holster, because we're taking a ride to the spit pit. I'm one of your hosts. Today I sent out a work email that may lead to me getting impaled. It's me, Mike Lester.
What?
With me as always, co-host with the most, Butter My Toast. He's savage. He's Fenny. Today he said one recording would be plenty. It's Ben Katzner. You got Ben.
I don't like savage, but I understand where you're coming from, and
It's Rihanna's
I do
brand.
support that. I do look good in her lingerie. So that's fair. That's fair. I do respect that. Thank you. That's a good intro.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
You want me to introduce our guest?
Yeah, Mike,
What?
who's our guest today?
Our guest today, she is the co-host of the Jackie and Laurie Show. She also hosts her own podcast called The Dork Forest. Every set she does is a comedy vacation. Please welcome to the Hellwell, Jackie Kashian.
That's great. That's incredible.
I have to say, Mike Lester, the fact that there are no prompters or cards and you're not reading nothing from nothing and you're just rhyming and you're speaking the truth. I believe you're spitting the truth. Is that am I saying that right?
That's
Am I pronouncing
100%
it
right.
I am
you very
physically
much.
spitting.
My boy is spitting right now.
I am
It's
spitting.
congratulations. Well, I'm happy to be here. In this very much DJ adjacent.
Yeah.
This has a lot of production, making what I've been doing for 19 years on the Dork Forest look magical.
Yeah.
Now,
And what Laurie's willing to do.
here's the thing.
What is that? Such a good
That's great.
summation.
That's a good point.
What Laurie's we've had that too. What's Mike willing to do one week? What's Ben willing to do?
It
the
really
next?
comes and goes. You know?
Right. It could come from either side. I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure Laurie
absolutely.
would say, no, I don't know what. She wouldn't bother. She wouldn't bother. Don't even sweat it.
Lori, come on. You can have a rebuttal. If you feel like it's anything different, you can come on and you can talk about it.
Right. We'll
send her
clip this out. We'll send it to you.
Get directly to your email. Totally
Yes.
fine.
We'll have Lori zoom in from a hallway or something. Is she willing to do that?
From her car.
Yeah,
Just,
that's good podcasting.
She picked up a set once and we just recorded on Zoom from her car. She drove to the set
That's awesome.
because we were supposed to do it where she was at home. And she was
Yeah.
like, I'm just going to get in the car. I'm just going to switch real quick to my phone. You just keep recording. And I was like, you do understand that the audio quality is going to, the technical term is below. It's not going to be good.
What I'm picking up from that story is we're working too hard. I think we're doing
No
doing
kidding.
too much of this.
There's a
Oh,
lot
man.
of this going on, and then you're being edited, and
Being
things
a little
are
edited.
Yeah.
so beautiful.
Speaking of us being edited, with us is always the man that makes it happen. The only reason the podcast exists. It's Neil. Producer Neil is here.
Neil.
Good to be here, guys. No,
crazy.
we're here together.
Only reason we have this
All in
quality
this.
of podcast.
It's funny when your co-producer tries to drive a wedge between the rest of the producers. It's funny.
we really
Just
wouldn't
acknowledging the fact that this guy,
Yeah, he does. He does a
he's
lot of
putting it
incredible
together.
work. Yeah,
I love it.
It
Oh, I
wouldn't
love
look
the
so pretty
grind.
without Neil. There's no question.
He
He
picked
you for
up
letting
our
me
picked you up.
Right. I was going to say that. I thought, well, that feels they're going to have to admit that themselves. And
Yeah.
there you did. You're
Yeah,
right
of
there.
course.
Just
That's
There's
right.
no,
jumped right
there's,
in.
there's
Yeah.
no.
right.
Neil is a great
I was
resource.
just thinking,
So-
Neil,
Okay.
do not get pulled over with Jackie in the car. Do not get pulled over.
We're very good at driving. There was no traffic.
Oh, that's incredible. This is good. I like that this is happening. I like that we're all here.
Jackie's like, is he driving me back? The answer is maybe.
All good. All
Yeah,
good.
We got you. How you doing, Mike? You good?
I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. Day job's been busy, but I'm grateful for that. Being given more responsibility, even with my new rat tail, they choose to give me more responsibility.
That's hilarious. Yeah. You come in the office that day and they don't
Are
fire
you
you
the face
immediately.
of the business?
Mine is fucking well be.
He's the office hottie for sure.
I am
I think we would all
definitely of
agree.
the lab.
Yeah.
That's not saying much, but definitely of the lab.
I like that for you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think if you show up, because you have to do delivery, so if you go to other places and you're the representative for your office, I think they know it's a cool, fun office. I think that's good, right?
Yeah.
Civil War general mustache, rat tail. I think that's a good.
What did you describe my hairdo as, Jackie?
It's just sort of, it was like it's a basic lesbian look from 1986. And I don't think, weirdly enough, not going for the laugh. Just stating a fact.
You're just like, that's
Just going, I remember 1980s. I might not be super young, you guys, but in 1986, the rat tail, huge reveal. It was for some reason, it was like the mullet had been so very, very refined from the 70s to just be a rat tail.
Beautiful.
It's the refined mullet.
That was my thinking, is I had a mullet for years, but now everyone has a mullet. So I was like, how can I go further down this well of Mountain Dew?
I think
You were like Rapunzel. It's going to be great.
You ain't climbing up that. You're pulling me out.
I feel like every hairstyle you choose is just trying to answer the question, what does a white person have to do to get another white person to cross the street? I feel like that's what it is like. Mullet? No. Rat tail?
I think the more poetic phrasing is, what does a white person have to do to be left alone?
Sure, that's fair. God, you on the golf course too?
Yeah, it's a sight.
God, I
It's a
love
sight.
Wow.
I was
I
turning
fucking
some
love
heads
it.
the other day. Yeah.
Was it the golfing? Probably not. Still the hair?
It was the hair.
Still the hair.
Jackie, I can
You got
hit
pretty
it
good
a
It's
game.
the one thing
You
he
got a good
won't
game?
stand
I
for.
can hit it a little
That's
bit,
something
Jackie.
I won't see.
He's just
Yeah.
like, hold on a second.
Hold on.
Yeah, I beat my boss last Friday. Just
Oh,
saying.
we
well,
just
now
talked
it's
about-
out in public.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
there
it.
is. Yep.
It's
You can beat your boss at golf. You can have a rat tail. You can kind of do what you want at work. You're never getting fired, buddy. It's never happening.
you're gonna have to let them go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have to shit on the floor.
Okay. Yeah, let's ramp it up.
I had to quit my last day job, and my boss actually said to me, "Are we not being flexible enough?"
Whoa.
And I was like, "The only way you could be more flexible is if you just kept paying me." And I showed up only when I wanted to.
He's like, we'll talk to HR about it. We'll figure it out. What was your last day job? Can I ask that question?
I did sort of admin. It was fine.
Same. I feel like that's
but
what I
at
was-
like a closed captioning company. But there were several comics who did the closed captioning. I never wanted to do the closed captioning because you were responsible for particular shows.
Yep.
So you couldn't go on the road. The admin job that I did a lot of digitizing. This is back when things were on tape, and I would sign things in, and I would do some scheduling, and I answer the phones, I would do whatever. I didn't really care. Just knew that I needed a job.
Yeah.
And she would let me go on the road. My boss, she was like, you can either go 2 6-week runs or 1 10-week run, and we'll get us a temp. That's how replaceable I was. And she's like, and I'll still give you 2 weeks vacation, and you can have insurance.
Wow.
And I was
Were
like,
you the best cat or admin person of all time?
well, you know what? I'm good. I'm good in a work situation. I do the job. I'm not a slacker.
Sure.
Right? You want me to make coffee? I don't care. You want me to do it your way? By all means.
Yeah.
Because I don't want a way.
Yeah.
I don't care whatever way it is. Whatever way it is you got me 8 hours. Congratulations.
I've talked about this before. I like a job where they're just like, just tell me what to do. I don't want to think, just whatever.
Yeah,
if it's
this
this,
is-
fine.
Right. And then in my free time, I wrote a one-person show. But I will say the other thing was when I went from temp to perm on that job, HR came and talked to me and they said, well, we'd like to offer you, and this was, I think, 1990, whatever, 1,000 years ago. So, because I worked there for 5 years, so 98 to 2003. So there we go. So in 98, I went permanent, and they said, well, how much money do you need? I said, I need to make, I think it was $12 an hour or
Yeah.
$15 an hour, something like that. And they offered me like $14.70. And I said, no, I didn't come up with that number arbitrarily. That's actually the amount of money I need to make. And they were like, well, this is the offer. And I said, okay, I can't. I actually need to make this other.
Too much money.
It's the extra. The extra 30 cents a week is going to cost you times 40 hours. What is that? $12?
Yeah.
Before taxes.
Jackie, I've been going through this in my day
Right.
job.
And I was like, I just need the extra, because then that's literally my nut. Because that's what I need to make, that hits the weekly that I've got to make for my budget. And the woman goes, what? And I said, yeah, just go ask Deborah if she's willing to pay me an extra $12 a week. And then if not, I can continue to temp. And she was like, okay. And then she goes, wait, she comes back. She's like, yeah, it's fine. And
you broke her. She's
I was like,
I've never been.
But I remember the first time I asked for a raise. Do you remember the first time you asked for a raise?
Oh,
I've never. This is embarrassing. I've never asked for a raise in any job I've ever had. It's come. Sometimes they happen, but I've never been like, "Hey, it's time." Because normally I'm like, "I think I should be fired," and I try not to alert them to that.
Oh, there you go. Fair enough. I always know that when my costs go up. Is it literally? I'm like, oh, my cost of living has gone up, so I guess I need more money. And so I was 19. I was working at a t-shirt shop. It was my second year working there from college. And I said to the guy, and I think I was making like $4.50 an hour, and it was 1984, right?
Yeah,
so I said, I think I need to make $4.75 I need an extra quarter an hour. And I was nervous about asking, and I was like, I have to talk to you about something. And he was like, wow, all right. Because he was so condescending about it.
Fucking terrible start.
Right, exactly. And I was like,
oh, here she comes.
Here she comes. And I said, I've been doing some math and I need that. And he was like, well, what do I care what you need? And I said, well, and he goes, you're not good at this at all. And I said, Mark, it doesn't matter if I'm good at it. I need an extra quarter an hour. I mean, I have to ask for it. And he goes, oh, all right, I'll give you an extra.
Wow.
So, but he literally made me jump through this embarrassing hoops of it. So I have this to say to people who listen to the whole troll hole. Just power through it. Power through it and embarrass them for being asshats about it.
They kind of like it sometimes
And
if you embarrass them a little bit.
Watching our program, like, comment, subscribe on YouTube,
Patreon.
follow us, join the Patreon.
We need a pay raise on Patreon. Come check us out.
My raise negotiations are live on Patreon right now.
Have you ever had to negotiate for a raise?
So the job I currently have, I just ask for it in like my quarterly reviews.
Yeah.
I just lump them all in together.
Okay.
They're like, how could this job be better? And I'm like, if I made $30 an hour.
Yeah. I got better benefits, made more money.
You know what? That's efficient. Yeah. It's do you every quarter every quarter you ask for a raise? How often do you get it?
Essentially, I think I've gotten $3 in raises.
That feels good to me.
Over several years, or
this is a year. I've been with this company over a year.
Just 1 year, you've gotten 3 raises.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Congratulations. It's working out. Yes. You didn't need my advice at all.
Matter of fact, we're listening to you. This is a financial podcast, and you need to tell us how to do better.
Like, he never takes sick days. Nothing slows him down.
He shows up.
Yeah. I got into that car accident. I was back at work in 2 days with whiplash.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was not recommended by me or doctor.
I got hit once, and some woman sideswiped me and then backed off the ramp and drove away.
Yeah.
And I was on my way to do an unpaid 10-minute spot in Los Angeles, and I called the guy and said, hey, and I was shaking, but I'm like, hey, I'm not going to make the set. And he was like, what?
Oh.
And I was like, well, I just didn't want to make sure you could give my 10 minutes away.
Oh, it was a good what? It was like, why are you calling me?
No, he was like, nobody would have called.
Okay,
like, why did it's so weird that you called? And I was like,
very worried it was going to be really? I thought you wanted to do this kind of energy.
No.
Okay.
He was like, this is amazing that you called.
Yeah.
While somebody has weirdly sideswiped you. So.
A hit and run.
That is the technical.
That is a hit and run. Yep.
I don't want to derail too much, but we got to ask Neil. Neil, have you ever asked for a raise before?
No.
Okay. I just needed to know.
I think we called that.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, I've never ever thought that.
The listener knew the answer. We knew the answer.
Just wanted to. I like that you got closure though.
Yeah, I
That's good.
just felt like we have to bring our boy in.
You know that I mean, one day from here, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, you can try it.
Nah, not yet.
Put on a little dress, come to daddy's,
We'll
and
make
see
$1
if you want
million,
to
then we will.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
that's
Do
right.
it.
Once we net $1
Manifest.
million, you will get a raise.
you will get a raise.
Neil.
Manifest.
$25 raise coming your way every million we make, buddy.
Love it.
We're gonna get investigated too.
Please. I think this is a good place to go transition to our first segment of the show. Did anyone say anything weird to you this week?
DASAWTYTW. That's the abbreviation.
He likes to do the acronym, so I like to.
Fair enough. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Well, we'll go first. You could get the we actually have your thing, but
Please.
I threw it in the doc. I sent an email on behalf of my company today, and I got the weirdest response possible. Okay. So I won't say my company's name.
Well, you say what kind of email? Is it just like check? Hey, can
I'm
I
going to
stop
read
by?
the email.
Okay, you're going to read
Oh,
it.
that you sent out.
Yeah. I'm going to read it and then read the response. I said, "Hello, my name is Mike Lester. I am a lab technician at Beep. We are currently expanding our 3D printing lab operations / designing a new lab. We are interested in learning more about your lab spaces. Would it be possible to arrange an in-person or video tour? Pictures of your space would also be very helpful. Specifically, we are interested in understanding the layout and workflow of your lab, including the types and numbers of machines you have and how they are arranged. We are also curious if you have any equipment that we currently do not, which might be beneficial for us to consider. Please let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you for your time and assistance. Best regards, Mike."
And who was that going to?
This was going to 2 other labs.
Oh, that not the 2 other businesses that you are not party to.
Correct.
But just in an effort to go, hey, can I get a tour? Okay.
I'm not trying to get trade secrets, right?
Yeah.
It does, yeah. I can see how they'd be like, it sounds like a spot.
I'm trying, but I got this response. "This is the most bizarre request ever." What are you talking about? The best is, how much are you going to pay me for this?
Oh, wow.
Right.
Who? What? Was that like a person's email specifically?
This
or like
was
a
like
info
the
at?
info.
Oh, the info?
So I have
Feels
no
like they've been
idea.
hacked. That seems like too much.
I get probably 4 to 10 of those a week asking to be guests on the Dork Forest.
Yeah.
With too much info, they've never listened to the show. My favorite, of course, are people who want to be a guest on the Jackie and Laurie show, which doesn't have any guests.
Sure.
But
They're like, I could be the first.
Big fan.
Come on.
Yeah.
Huge fan. Well, we actually did have our first guest.
Oh.
The Patreon, we do a guest.
Okay.
That's behind the paywall, right?
Mm.
Just a shorty. But we did have Janine Garofalo on a live episode,
nice.
and
Yes.
that was super fun.
That's awesome.
But we don't have guests. And it's hard enough trying to get us together.
Sure.
So but
Boy, don't we know it. Like we feel the same way.
But what I would say, anybody who asks me, like, that people send me, because that's got to be 4 paragraphs, right?
Yes.
Okay. What I would say to people who email me, because they'll say, this is what they do, this is what I'd like from you, this is another thing that we do that I would like to know if you would like to be part of, and then this 4th thing, just in case those first 3 weren't interesting. What about this? Just one, I would say 1.5 things.
Yeah.
Just say, hey, we have a lab. Would you like to see our lab? Because we'd like to see your lab. And
Show us your lab.
right.
Little
Just kind of
lab off.
like what kind of, I mean, we're always looking to see what other cool things people are doing. And if you'd like to see what we're doing, more than willing to do a trade.
I do like that.
But here's the thing, though.
What were you asked to do?
It is we're all doing the same thing in these labs, right? And we're all using the same equipment.
Okay.
Right? So I'm just kind of being polite there, like, oh, do you have any next level 3D printing thing? No, what I want to know is
They
like,
don't. They don't.
Is your lab in the shape of a U or a line? is what I should. If I gotta dumb it down, is it a you or a fucking line?
Okay, there we go. We just did a second draft for you.
But I can't run this by our lab lead. If I go line or you, he'll be like, yeah, but I want you to.
No, you're going to want to use full sentences. But
Yeah.
I mean, now you know what the actual fucking question is. But that is a very funny. That's a weird response.
Yeah.
Because
Crazy
you're just
response.
like, are you going to pay me to come? No. No one's paying
Yeah.
you.
That
to
guy
come
doesn't
look
have a
at-
lab. He has a basement that
Yeah.
he lives and works in.
And 9 times out of 10, it's like, I'm going to pay you to show me a dirtier lab than mine that doesn't serve 13 offices. You know,
Right.
Are you guys thinking of remodeling? Is that like the
we're
whole bit?
building a new lab.
It kind of feels like they're just giving you, one of the busiest people in the office, a little bit of busy work. There's no reason
I
that you
have
have to
enough
send
work.
Yeah, I know. There's no reason that you need to reach out and be like,
Now, listen,
just
did
remodel.
I use a AI software to
Oh,
write the
no,
email? Sure I
Michael.
did.
He's never used it. We don't use AI on this podcast.
Sure I did.
Oh, there we go.
Did I
Oh,
use
why would
Google-
you do
Did
that?
I
No,
use
he-
Google Gemini to draft this shit up?
What reason?
It actually has that vibe to it because it's too fucking long.
Come on, Jackie.
Come on, and then now,
I covered
now
it.
the troll hole. I know. Why I didn't come here to troll you. I don't know why I'm not being more supportive of
Sometimes
you.
that just organically happens.
right.
It's-
I'm supposed to take your side. That guy's an ass.
the
He
truth
is an
comes out
ass.
in the troll hole, regardless of what side you stand on.
So maybe what I'll do tomorrow is I'll reply to his email with a shorter email.
Let's go $50.
Yeah, I'll be like $50 and then 3 sentences. Is it a you or a fucking line, you moron?
You
From your
were
work
lying.
email?
So funny.
McDonald's. Tell them it's a McDonald's gift card.
Yeah.
$50.
Yeah.
You were a line. That's all I'm looking for.
I will
man.
give you a Quick Trip gas station gift card, $25, 2
But you have to use
taquitos.
my points.
Yeah.
So I get the points.
I need to get the rewards points off this. Well, yeah,
That's
that's
not
my DASIWTYTW.
That's not bad. I like it.
So shorten it up. I'll shorten it up. I probably won't do
Live and
another
learn.
one.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll never respond to that.
I'd probably
I don't have anything as fun as that. It's another classic.
Ben's at a club.
Audience member after the show, kind of during the show, I've been trying to talk about billionaires and we don't like them, whatever. We get it. Very just groundbreaking stuff.
Edgy.
You're
Edgy.
going
Really,
at-
really letting
Get
people
him,
know.
Ben.
Hey, Elon, not in my country, buddy.
Yeah.
That's kind of energy. And I was like, I like kind of opening some. I was a little more free spirited, whatever. I was like, do you guys think there are any good billionaires? Name like, because I know I have an answer for all of it, right? And but someone
Classic crowd work.
Someone, well, I kind of want to see the 3 good billionaires that people would normally say would be Taylor Swift, Beyonce, LeBron, and like maybe Rihanna. But outside of that,
Those are the good ones?
I really think those are the ones that people generally would go with.
Who knew they were billionaires? I didn't know.
I think I knew.
I don't think any of the people you listed are
Wait, but
billionaires.
they all are.
Which one did you name?
Taylor Swift,
Taylor Swift.
He is a billionaire.
LeBron James.
I'm pretty sure he's one too.
What?
Beyonce makes sense.
Yeah.
And the
Taylor
Beyonce-
Swift and Beyonce, yes.
Yeah.
0 for 3.
So
Wait, Mark Cuban?
he is a billionaire too.
Right.
That is correct. I don't
Walt
know.
But
That
I
Disney?
only know that because he keeps telling you.
LeBron
Yeah.
James.
Like, I mean, I don't think
he's a billionaire and kind of annoying
Ron too.
about it. Yeah.
it's like I'm a billionaire. I'm not a dick, and you're
But
like,
in what
well, I don't
sense are
think
they
that those two
billionaires?
sentences go
1.2
together.
for
I
LeBron.
So
Anyway, what happened?
This person said Macklemore. And I was like, there's no way.
Macklemore's being audited right now.
It's like if Macklemore's a billionaire, I just give up on life right now. And like, not even no shade, I guess, to Macklemore, but I'm just like, there's just no way. There's no way, right?
No.
It turns out this was just like a kind of weird, fun interaction. You know what? Actually, I think I still have I'm going to post it. That's a good point. This is really just for me to post that clip. I'm going to post that particular clip. And then this lady comes out after the show, starts talking to me, and she's like, hey, I'm the person who said Macklemore. And I was like, it's fine. I'm not like mad at you. It was pretty funny. It was like ridiculous. It's crazy. You said, were you thinking about Macklemore? Why did? And then her next, she's like, I don't know. I just said some stuff. Kind of a beat. We're all kind of like standing, me and a couple other comedians and this woman. And then she just goes, so, what are your guys' kinks? That was her next question. Now, Ira Ford, future former guest of this podcast, got him booked, coming on.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, he's my dream.
Without
guest,
a beat, and I'm
Jackie.
sorry, we're like, we don't know each other like this. He said something that was insane. She goes, "What are your guys' kinks?" Without a beat, he goes, "Deep throat blowjobs." And I was like, I think we should all go home and just reevaluate.
You know, as the only woman here, I would like to say.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no, that's fine. I would like to say, I don't think that's a kink.
So that is what Macklemore lady said. That's what we all said.
I have yet to blow a guy who wasn't psyched about that. Just to let you in on it.
If only you were there to say that.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point.
You know what's a big kink of mine? Sex.
Yeah.
You know what I love?
Feeling good. That's my
Just a
kink.
giant cock inside of me. Yay! Oh my God. Have you guys ever had that? It's a feeling of fullness. It's really nice. But I'm a little kinky like that.
You were made for this podcast, Jackie.
True.
You were made for this podcast.
Perfect.
He's absolutely dunked on both the parts.
I don't know what to.
I'm long-winded and Ira Ford is sexually uninspired.
We all know he fucks missionaries.
That's the next.
Yeah.
That's the episode title.
You know, if you get the job done, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have. Yeah.
Really quick aside, how much do you think Macklemore is worth?
Oh, right.
I feel like
30
this
mil.
is never actually
Here-
accurate, but
here-
what does the internet say?
You
What do
actually
you say,
go ahead.
Jackie?
Here's my question. You guys, if you ever want to listen to a Dork Forest episode about music, it's a real fun drinking game. Who's Mackle?
Oh, that's awesome. That is great.
Name
But
more
you're-
than 2 songs.
You're not alone in that. Okay,
He's
so
a musician. I know that, right?
yeah,
He's
so
okay.
Macklemore is a white. He's a white dude who's a rapper singer. The song "Thrift Shop." I
Yep.
don't know if we can you play
That's-
like
well,
a
the-
little-
and
I can play
here-
second.
here's the
He
crazy
doesn't thrift
thing.
song.
you probably don't remember.
Is no, it's fine. When I tell you that I don't know that song, I'm wrong because I've been to obviously
what?
it plays at grocery stores and gas stations, right?
I bet now it does. It
Yeah.
probably came out around 2012, I
Yeah.
think.
Okay,
It's
so
like,
I
I'm gonna
probably
pop
heard
some
it. Yeah.
tags.
I'm going to the thrift store. These pants smell like pee.
So he was.
no, those are better.
That's the
lyrics.
Mike's remix.
I was like, are those the words?
All the clothes smell like pee.
the Lester LP version.
Okay.
So he was really popular 10 plus years ago.
Okay, so what is he worth?
He's worth, according to Celebrity Net Worth, $25 million.
I was close. 30.
That's
Yeah.
not bad. I would love to be
But
worth
the
that
AI
much.
the
said
thing is-
9, so let's go with that one.
Check how much I'm worth because it's also going to be
Oh
inaccurate.
my God. This is
Yeah.
fun. We need to, this should be a new
Because
segment for
this-
every guest we have. Hell
Because
yeah.
my dad did it once and he was like, "You have $4 million?" I was like, "No."
Oh, that's so
Whoa.
funny. That's great.
Was it say 25 grand? 30?
25.
I'm guessing.
20, it's not coming up right away when I put that.
I am a well-kept secret on the internet.
Do you need help spelling the last name?
No,
K-A-S-H.
she's coming up on all the stuff. Who is she married to? Who is she? Who?
Oh, right. The prompts.
So if
Yeah.
you go Jackie Cation net,
Net worth.
that doesn't come up.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
good.
great.
Well,
That's
Google
actually
it
better.
anyways.
That's not
It's
bad.
than me
I'm on
paying to get my
Neil, push it through.
my,
Google
my,
it.
my name.
I'm
My name.
trying.
I scrubbed myself off the internet.
Yeah.
And,
That's perfect.
I
Don't
didn't.
just follow
This is the best time to do that as a comedian is to
It
not be.
really
findable.
is, except
It's
for
great.
that it was someone was telling because I'm going to England. They're like, you should leave your phone at home or take all your social media apps. And I was like, or they could just Google me,
Yeah.
and then they'll find all my Instagram and me saying things like decency is fine, and then they'll.
they were like, you're not going to get back in the country.
I'll not get back in.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, because they got crazy censorship stuff over there.
Well,
in
but it's
Europe.
coming
No,
back.
coming back
Oh, in
because we have
America.
crazy censorship stuff
Oh,
going
yeah.
on over here.
It's no longer
We're
just
the-
anywhere
we're
else.
the
Yeah,
new
yeah.
Europe. Yeah.
I'm not going to Israel. I'm not going to Israel and then Saudi Arabia. That's not the path. I was just going to go to England and back.
Jackie, can we read this email
Yeah.
this guy sent you?
Man, out of his mind.
Yeah.
And the thing is I get something like this about some dirtbag comic. It's
Okay.
always you don't even don't say who the dirtbag comic is.
We'll make
if
sure
you
we
can
won't.
if you can
I'll
beep that
beep
out.
it. Do you want me to beep his YouTube channel and name as well?
Yeah, what the heck? I mean,
Yeah.
This is Jackie's. Did anyone say anything weird to you this week?
Hi, Jackie. I run a YouTube channel called Beep, which discusses stand-up comedians. I'm currently reinvestigating the cancellation and comeback of Beep. Digging around, I've come across a number of rumors that weren't in the 2007 Beep Beep. One involves a comedy club having a beep policy in their green room because beep, beep, beep. So many of
what?
the
why are you doing
I'm reading the same thing. We're not beeping at the same
Another
places.
involves beep, beep in front of beep at the beep
you
in
can be dirty.
2003.
You
Oh.
can tell what the guy did.
Oh, okay.
I don't really. I mean, we don't have to protect. I mean, and he's not the only one who's ever done that, right?
One
I think this time frame feels very. You could probably find out.
Anyway, so yeah, but just keep going. It's fine.
One involves a comedy club having an open door policy in their green room because Beep sexually assaulted so many of the female wait staff. Another involves Beep masturbating in front of two women at the Beep. I was curious whether you heard these or any other rumors. Regards, Beep.
But also, isn't that one of the rumors? Okay,
I
doesn't matter.
thought that the last
one I
about
thought
the
was like
festival
one of
was
the
what
ones.
the articles were written on.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. I don't know a lot about it. I don't think. See, when I get this stuff, I don't think people understand my self-absorption.
Sure.
Because
Yeah, you don't even know who Macklemore is. How
right,
could
I
you
don't
even
know
know
who
about
Macklemore
this?
is. I have done stand-up comedy for so long.
Yeah.
I have been beeped.
Sure.
So I have been backed up into. I have been backed up into corners and had fuckers beep the fuck out of me, and I've had to go, hey man, get off of me. And the first time I met Beep, this guy humped my leg, and I was like, hey man, you're lucky you're funny. Get off of my leg.
God. That was
So anyway, so people have stopped. Since I'm not going to risk my career to tell you about a rumor from 20 years ago or 12 years ago. Find a straight white guy. Tell him to make him talk about it.
Forward it to me, Jackie.
That's
Forward
it.
forward that right
Let the
on
troll hole
home to
take
me.
care of
Mike Lester's willing to risk it all.
you. Holy shit.
No, because I'll beep it. That's
Oh,
what I'll do.
yeah. Put the beep on. I'm gonna say right now, fuck beep. Fuck that. Fuck that guy.
I don't trust post production.
Currently, modern day, I will say on this
trust
podcast,
post-
beep can get fucked. I don't care.
I don't
yeah.
trust your editor in Adobe Premiere. Oh fuck, I'm crying.
Can I just put
that's
someone else's
funny.
name over those beeps then? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Just anybody's name.
Just put Elon Musk.
There
or
we
something
go,
over that.
dude.
You can. There's
Well,
just any number of dingbats,
There's so
and
many.
I'm
Yeah.
the last generation that calls those people dingbats.
Yeah.
You guys, sexual assault. What a
Yeah.
bunch of weirdos.
This dingbat's engaged in a little bit of tomfoolery. We all know that,
I
but
was
I'm
gonna
not
say
gonna.
you're gonna have to register as a dingbat in your new neighborhood. You're gonna have to go to every house and say I'm a ding dong.
Hey, my name's Ben.
Have you
I'm
heard
court ordered.
Maria Bamford's joke about sexual? She's like, I love a registered sex offender. Please tell me where you are. Oh my gosh. I genuinely appreciate
That's
it.
very funny.
And
Wow.
she's like, because unfortunately at the comedy clubs, all she could do is just put an asterisk next to names on the green room wall.
Yeah. Certified ding dong.
That's a very funny. You're not gonna get that reference. That's a very funny reference. That's the
Really?
Drake Kendrick thing.
Oh no.
I
wasn't
thought you were
even
doing like
trying.
certified. Lover boy,
Kendrick.
Oh yeah,
federal.
certified beep, certified ding dong.
Doesn't matter. Okay, sorry.
Dun, 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 dun.
Should we?
They not like us, Jackie. You know that one?
No.
What do you,
Kendrick?
what do you
That's
know
all right.
about
Macklemore
the
beat
Drake
Kendrick.
Kendrick beef?
I know that it was brought up before the football game. And then everyone was like, "Is he gonna mention it?" And then he did.
Yeah.
And then he did. And then there was some people who were like, "He mentioned it," and I was like, "What is it?" And then I found out what it was.
Found out he's a
So-
bit of a ding dong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy.
Let's get in some comments, huh? We're
Yeah.
already at 40
Let's hear it.
minutes.
Can we? Yeah. Do you
we're
want
at
to try
30.
explore page real quick, or is not?
We don't got Jackie.
should.
Do you want to let us know what's
Sure.
on your explore page?
What's
on
that?
like your Instagram, like,
Like,
the little
If you
the
go to
little compass.
magnifying glass or whatever.
It's a little
Search-
compass.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Don't worry
You
about
got
it.
nothing. Don't worry about it.
We're at
You
30
will go to
minutes.
my find out what's there. Can you look?
I think it would have to be from your phone. It would be like
You open up your Instagram or whatever you social media on and hit the little magnifying glass.
Okay, I'm not above finding out what the fuck that is.
I'd just be curious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
yeah.
too.
We do it every week.
Yeah.
Okay.
We do
It's
a
our mental health
That's,
check.
that's
We
how we know where
we
we're at
auto
mentally.
reset our.
Okay,
explore
so I
page.
hit the magnifying glass.
Yep. So like,
What
you see,
comes
like,
up?
This page, right?
Oh, right,
What's
right.
coming up?
Yeah. So
what you
are
got,
looking at?
Jackie?
Tig Notaro,
Beautiful.
Ooh.
Emma Williman,
Hell yeah, very funny.
that guy Josh Johnson.
Oh, you have a lot of comedy.
Yeah.
I got some. I got.
Do you have
4
any
comics.
non-comedy things?
Non-comedy. What do I got?
Anything thirsty?
Yeah, a lot of people. This will be scantily clad women or men, or you know.
It was. I got a cartoon with iguanas talking to each other.
That's fun.
Very exciting.
Ooh.
I got. Yeah, I got a lot of comedy, and then I got somebody who's clearly. There's a beach thing. There's a beach.
That's great.
Yeah, so there
you
you
might
go.
have the most wholesome explore page we've seen so
Yeah.
far.
Oh, are you guys? Do you guys have?
No, it's not always.
Sexy
It's
times.
not always. Sometimes it's
there are
random.
some deviants, Jackie. There are some deviants. You know.
Oh, are they really into sort of a deep throat?
Oh
No?
yeah. That's their.
Oh
People that are into
god,
the crazy
his is gonna be
kinks.
wild.
What do you got?
So like right now, I think I'm doing pretty good. So it's just like this guy's coloring his mustache. This guy's front-facing video.
He's making something.
Some wrestling.
He's cooking.
Have you ever seen the woman who's kind of like a Boston lady, but she's also a chef? And she's like, "Today I'm gonna make filet mignon. Fuck you," or whatever. You ever
it's
seen
like
that
Meals
lady?
By Suge.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I'm
He's
sure.
just like a Brooklyn guy that does the same.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, today I think I'm in a good place. There's
Yay.
not a lot of jiggling. There's not a lot of violence. I think we're good.
Oh.
Yeah.
A little too much
Right.
comedy for my liking, I would say, but we're doing all
Yeah,
right.
Jackie's really is all biz.
That's great.
It's all biz.
really-
Yeah.
Grinding it out, you guys.
Hell yeah.
That's what the kids say.
In the streets.
I'm just.
Let's get into some trolls.
Let's get into some
We're wrapping this
trolls.
bad boy up. We're rounding the bend here. We went through some of your stuff online.
Okay.
And we're gonna talk.
You
a little,
went deep.
We're gonna talk a
This
little
first
bit
one's
about.
from 14 years ago.
So most of this is just like the random dumb shit that people say, and then we're gonna pick one of these, and we wrote responses to the comment to defend your honor.
At the
Oh.
end.
Oh,
good
I knew
for
this was
you.
gonna happen.
All right. Ben,
Sorry.
take your pills.
I got a red one.
This is from darling_dank_shown. Funny question! Exclamation point.
These are
Yeah.
all a series about. I think you did a don't tell set, and you
Oh.
have jokes about your dad,
Oh, right.
which
And
are
I can't.
awesome.
When there are negative, I will say this for trolls: if there are negative comments on stuff I post, I delete them.
Hell yeah!
I delete
That's
them
the type
and
of
then
stuff you want
block
to hear.
them
Yeah,
because it's my page.
yeah, of course.
Yeah. Why don't you go and why don't you repost my thing and say how much you hate it? If you got
Yeah.
you got that kind of time,
Yeah.
you take the time to show other people how much you hated it.
That's
Anyway,
brilliant.
I love
there you
that.
go.
Make them do a little work.
brilliant.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Look
these.
at what the left has done. And it just-
All her videos are down.
Or just some woman comic talking again.
Yeah.
Who said she could talk?
Look at her talking up there in 4K.
4K.
So
Anyway, go ahead.
these are a
Don't
series
tell.
of
These are from
comments
Don't Tell.
about from that set or
Okay.
different sets about your dad specifically.
Yep. Funny exclamation point. I know her dad. He was a lousy moral example like mine. We grew out of whatever poor example they set. We have the right to poke fun. We've earned it.
You do not necessarily say. You're like, I think you open with like, I like my dad, or like, I
Yeah.
love my dad.
Yeah, yeah.
It's weird that someone makes that kind of jump,
Right.
and I think this.
Well, because he's clearly a mess.
Sure.
And and so that she's just like, my dad's a mess too.
Right.
But I don't like him.
Right.
And
to drag your dad and your stuff into
right.
it
I
is
was
wild.
like, well, you should work through that in your 30s.
Right.
yeah,
So-
that's the time.
You can even skip this one and go to the next one. I think the next one's just on the very bottom.
Yeah. Mazin5 says she's a great storyteller. You can tell she really loves her father.
Two different people watching the exact same set had two completely like different reactions to it. I think that was fascinating. I don't know. That was one that I liked.
So here's some backhanded compliments.
We get a lot of these.
Oh, I love it. They're just so common.
Yeah. I wasn't dying of laughter, but I was having a great time and smiling the whole set, which ended up being really nice.
Well, that's not your. Tell him that your Aunt Jackie is so happy for you. Call your mom. She just wants to hear from you.
That was really nice at the end. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Which ended up being really nice.
That's a whole thread, I think.
Do we want to just get to this one?
I don't know. I don't know that I want to do that one because of where. Do one of yours.
I'll do this one. From Megan Road 88. I wasn't going to watch her because I don't know why, but I didn't get the feeling she would be very funny. But I got distracted and didn't turn her off right away. And next thing I knew, I was listening to her and laughing my butt off. She was really freaking funny. She started out strong and kept getting stronger. Guess I have a new comedian to love. Aww.
I'm so glad that we went on this journey together.
Why can't it just be like, oh, that was unexpected and I loved it? Why does it have to be like, I was not going to watch this?
Right.
I didn't want any part of this.
Usually I don't like women comics, but you're great. How about you're great?
You're great. We talk about this all the time.
Right.
People, it's the same as the email to the other lab. Just cut the fat, okay? Just get to
come on, guys. I had to hit certain fucking bullet points. Quit grilling me. That's what Gemini gave me, and my middle manager approved it.
Oh my God.
I'm getting eaten up over this email. I'm gonna get fired.
Do you want to do one more and then do troll back, or do you want to just do troll back?
Yeah, let's do this one look like comment, and then we'll do our troll back.
Agree or okay? They're gonna say you look like somebody. Agree or disagree?
Is it Sally Jesse Raphael?
No.
Is that weird? Because that's something. Sometimes
I guess she had glasses.
I don't look anything like any of these people. When I first started doing stand-up, someone compared me to Joan Rivers, and I was like, we both are women.
Yeah, right.
That is all that you got.
They're like, that's it.
She is a tiny lady. I am a box of a human being. Call it. Anyway.
Both very funny people.
Neither of those. Totally Handmade 2025 says she reminds me of Joan Cusack. Very funny.
Another pointy lady that I don't look anything like. But I get a lot of Rosie O'Donnell and who's crazy from the Connors? Roseanne Barr.
Oh yeah,
Roseanne Barr, Rosie O'Donnell.
I couldn't think of who that
and
was. Have you ever gotten
Melissa
Lisa Lampanelli?
No, but Melissa.
Because that's what this person said.
Oh, another. I used to get Lisa Lampanelli, except for that Lisa Lampanelli's stand-up isn't anything.
No.
Her stand-up was so mean, and then she kind of, I don't know, woke the fuck up, and now she's a motivational speaker.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
she doesn't do
awesome.
stand-up anymore.
We got to get her on the pod.
Did she go super right wing like Mug Club?
I don't
level?
think so.
Is that the type of motivational speaking?
I think
she's motivating Americans to stand up for
that. What's that guy's name? What was that? Who's that guy who went motivational speaker? Who used to work with Wow,
this could be its own segment. That's right. You not knowing anybody's name, trying to tell us who somebody is.
Yeah, exactly.
That's very fun.
It's
I don't know who
he was like the rich man's Theo Von until he became the poor man's Theo Von.
Okay.
And
Carlos Mencia?
No, it was he did in Minneapolis. Who was the big fat guy who was gay and would hit on everybody who was from Minnesota?
Louis Anderson.
Louis Anderson. He did a motivational speaker. This is asshole password, you guys. This is the worst.
What?
Came up with it.
Wow, that's inspiring. That's so inspiring.
He used to hit on so hard.
Oh yeah.
And
well, hold on a second. Beep. Let's not besmirch the dead.
Okay, he gets to remain dead. He doesn't care.
Let's get
You're right.
I'm not going to make anybody not like him. I mean, he's not Bill Cosby. He's just a guy.
Yeah, that's a
Who
good
would
point.
hit on other guys
is true.
like some guys hit on women.
Yeah.
He was just a little intense, I
He
guess.
was a ding dong at points.
I don't think he went so far as being a ding dong. He might,
Yeah, hold on now.
Maybe ding without the dong.
right? I think no dong.
Ding
Yeah,
ding.
yeah, ding ding.
Ding. Sorry.
Ding
Choose your
ding.
fighter.
Beep.
Cutting every part of this. Every part of this is deleted.
No, we're lit. This
Let's
is
get into our
this
troll
is the
back. I'm
teaser
sweating.
for
We
you.
got to get out of here. It's
Okay.
hot.
This
Holy
is our
shit.
troll back, Jackie.
Oh
We're going to
my
read
God.
this comment. We each wrote responses. You'll pick the response you like more.
Okay.
Holy fuck.
And we got
That's
a
very
tally
beautiful.
going.
All right.
Yep. It's a heat.
Nobody takes it personal.
Like you
It's totally
posted
fine.
them both, and am I trying to guess who got the most likes?
We haven't posted them yet. You
Okay.
pick the one and then we'll post it
Okay,
Mhm.
got it.
Okay.
under the troll hole.
This is from @ScooterDuder.
Thank
said-
God that guy is weighed in.
He said, "Mega humor, everybody. America's going to end."
First of all, are you a mega comedian?
I am
Jackie,
not.
I didn't know this about
A
you.
lot of people don't know that my
Yeah.
arch enemies
Yeah.
are crystal clutchers. A lot of people
yeah.
don't know this about me.
It's wild that a comedy special with Horcrux in the title
Yeah, right.
got mega humor.
Right.
Okay, I'll go. You want me to go first?
Was
First?
he?
Sure.
Go
Wait,
ahead.
was he? That was it?
Yep, that's it. Mega
Was that
humor,
guy-
everybody. America's going to end.
How long's he been on crack? Holy
Yeah.
smokes! That's
Well, I know he has 11
That's a good
subscribers. So I
report.
looked
his
into
11
his.
subscribers. Okay,
So
you're right.
he's
Hey, 10
that's
more than
almost
us.
yeah. He's building a following. Okay. I wrote. I think I speak for myself and anyone who's ever slept with you when I say, "Too bad it didn't end sooner."
I wrote, "Wow, no shit, Nostradamus. I didn't know reading Don't Tell comedy comments was the equivalent of gazing into a crystal ball. Thank you for taking time from poisoning your neighbor's dog to enlighten us."
Oh, that's funny. I like the last part.
Yeah, I would like to just if we could tighten that.
Damn it, Jackie. The one time I'd write more than a sentence for the troll back. Fuck, I should have edited it.
Which one would you like us to post?
I gotta go with Ben.
Okay,
I'm so
I'm
Come
sorry.
on, I'll send it through Gemini. It'll shorten it up. I'm gonna have Gemini
them-
write these.
Have them clean them up.
This is incredible. This is really fun.
It's incredible
Jackie, this will come out next. This will come out Tuesday. When we're plug some stuff.
Unfortunately, you're
I
gonna miss
know,
my
I'm
weekend
sorry.
at Acme, but I don't know.
We can tell people to come to Acme from
I
the
think,
page.
I don't know when I'm back, but if everybody who lives here could come out and see me when I am back here.
Yeah.
You know, I've been doing stand up for 1,000 generations. Very good at it. A lot,
Yeah.
notwithstanding the trolls.
Yeah.
Some people like me against their will, it turns out. And so I would like to fill a goddamn room someday.
We could do
So,
that.
yeah.
If everybody who subscribes to this podcast
Showed
goes
up.
to one of your shows, you're only like 300 people short, probably.
Finally,
no.
the big numbers.
You have to
So-
go see Jackie. Very funny.
Anyway,
Very funny here. But yeah.
JackieCation.com. You can watch all the clips. Feel free to comment if they're nice. I'll let them stay.
Yeah.
And if they aren't, I do recommend that posting. If you don't like it, feel free to just post it all over your socials and tell the world why it's not for you.
Hell yeah. Michael?
At Just Mike Lester on all social media. The week this comes out, I will be in Fargo, North Dakota, headlining Comedy in the Cellar. If you have member guest privileges at any country club in the continental United States, hit me up. I want to play. I'll pay my own way. Ben, what do you got?
You can catch me headlining at the Comedy Corner Underground, co-headlining with Sam Evans, very funny person from New York City, my boy, July 18th and 19th. And then catch me headlining. I'll be at Acme on July 2nd and 3rd.
First week.
It's like a showcase. It's the new host showcase, whatever. So come see us there with Lily Meyer, former guest of the pod. Come check that out. And then I'll be at Camp Bar in August headlining. I can't remember what the dates are, but you can go look at it.
Oh, hey, do
wondered.
you have any international listeners? I'm
Oh,
doing
yeah.
one
We got a
show in
handful.
London
Yes.
on July 23rd.
What?
There you go.
Ooh.
If you go to my tour page, you'll find out that I opened for Maria Bamford everywhere too, and I
Plug
opened for
it.
Brian Regan most places.
Hell yeah.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That's cool.
Neil, what the hell do you got?
Oh.
Bring it.
How are you possibly surprised?
I'm having fun with my hair right now.
I see that.
That's our producer.
That's who's driving me home.
Neil
I'll drive you on that.
Neil Face on Instagram, 7 Swords for my music, and then thank you Slam Academy for letting us use the space.
Yay.
Hell yeah. And as always, let them know, Mike.
As always, until next time, until we see you again, our Trollholians, our sludgelings, you can go to hell. Go to hell. Flip them off, Jackie. Boom,
Hell yeah.
boom, boom.
That's beautiful.
You gotta pay the troll toll to get in.